Which side of the fence are you in? Ultimately, your attitude and your risk appetite will decide what you're going to be doing for 2025. Now, in terms of the economy, I think 2024, for all its issues that we've had, has turned out okay in the end, only because obviously inflation is kind of under control. It's around the 2.5% mark, which is a lot better than it was earlier on in 2024. The swap rates are finally coming down. I think they're under 4%, around the 3.8% mark this week, which means there are some bigger banks like Barclays and TSB who are now kind of putting their rates back down again, when after the mini budget, it went up again and there was a lot more uncertainty back then. The UK bond rates are also on a downward trend now, around, I think, the 4.1% mark. So I think, guys, it's looking great news for potential mortgage drops. And I believe owner-occupier mortgages are slightly over around 4.2%. So, guys, I think in general, the mortgage market is looking like on a positive trend. Key thing here, guys, is what are your plans for 2025? You can either be listening to the negative rhetoric in the media and say, well, actually, I'm done. I'm out of here and I'm off to Dubai or Lisbon and get a golden visa and off you go. Or I know from meeting loads of different people in property in the last few weeks that there is this mad frenzy to buy properties because there is a huge opportunity going on right now. Yes, there's a huge supply in the market, and I believe that the transactions and the number of properties on the UK portals are over £700,000, and it's kind of at a sort of higher than average annual number of properties that are on sale. And that could be due to several reasons, not least because the capital gains rules. I think people were really afraid that they're going to increase capital gains tax on personal taxes, which hasn't gone up. But key thing, guys, is although there is a huge supply of more properties, that indicates that it's definitely a buyer's market because people are wanting to sell. Once someone puts the property on the market, they're definitely keen to sell. They may be more or less motivated depending on their circumstances. Either way, at the right price, they will sell. So guys, it depends on what strategies you're looking at in 2025, whether it's commercial, to commercial to resi, commercial to HMO. It could be just HMOs. Whatever that strategy is, now is the right time to start finding the money. So speaking to investors and getting ready for next year. And potentially your best chance of getting a deal in auctions, because December is always a great month to buy in auctions. Not great if you're looking to sell, but absolute great time to buy and get those bargains in before the end of the year. So we have another, 2 weeks or so of potential working weeks left in December 2024. You know, you could turn this around. If it's been an okay year for you, you could make it a very good year by grabbing a deal in the next couple of weeks, because that's easy to get. Look at where the deals are in your patches and start making those offers. And you never know, a motivated seller might want to sell. So guys, lots to take in right now from this video, but the essence of it is use this next 2 or 3 weeks for working out if you are definitely ready, you're in or you're out. And if you're in, what are your strategies? What's your plan? Really use this time to create some thinking time take out some time to actually think about what is it that you're looking for in your business. Is it cash flow? Is it deleveraging so you can create a bigger cash pot? Is it looking for more investors? Is it deals? There's solutions for each and every one of these problems that you might be facing in your property business. And we can go through those in the next sort of days and weeks to come before we end the year. So guys, do look at where you're at right now, where you want to be at the end of 2025, and how you're going to bridge that gap, and what are the steps and the action points you're going to take. I'm going to start off by sharing my ones in the next few days and come, and hopefully that would aim to inspire and motivate you on what you want to do. And not least, do save the date now for Thursday the 9th of January for our first 2025 property event of the year. We're going to have 3 incredible speakers. In addition, I'm also going to be doing a goal session in order to help you consolidate your goals for the new year. And write them down, remember them, and sort of etch them in your mind, so you know exactly what your plan of action is. So guys, start early. Make sure you're planning for 2025 now. It's a very key time to start planning your strategies and your game plan for 2025.